a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. Glad to have you with us for the Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Looking for a crease, it's Raymond. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Here's the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's McFadden. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Pirates have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Run in the red zone, it's Montgomery. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to need to get... He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Gets it out quickly. And it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it to the right. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Or did he find a hole in the defense? Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rides the back on the option, the give. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Rush is on him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ellington. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down, now here they come again. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellington. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UConn had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans in stores are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll pitch it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hampton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass. It's Holstein. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Pirates decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They're going to ride this running back.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
To the air. It's Holstein. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Pirates line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch near the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Plucks it out of the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Black. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Pirates come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Pirates send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down coming up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bringing the heat. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pirates.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through two quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Now watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Pirates come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the air, it's Holstein. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Ellington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running to Green. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on first down. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, NC State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic, and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game, and you know, back in the day you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed behind the line. It's McFadden. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
The Pirates, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the run, it's Montgomery. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll send the back in motion. Finding open areas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Pirates are marching down the field. He leaves it with his back. Oh, better look out! Bulldozes his way through. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. He'll do it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Pirates didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pushes for the goal line. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights, and now they regain the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Pirates will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Pulls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves it with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Black. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. He slides that just inside the right upright. And we are all tied up here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? On Wisconsin. They're darn near perfect offensively today, almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice. They're up 14 over Penn State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the running back. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. He's got it down the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Give to the single back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates will try to punch it in on first and goal. Trying to march in. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Rides to back and leaves it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. All by himself down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. He's got his man across the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Hand off from the shotgun. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Good right down the boulevard. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.